Alright, this is my mic running properly? I hope so. Let me go check the actual stream. Sorry, boys. This is part one of Biomutant. So I know I don't want the intro to be a minute long, so I'll just start it right off. We're gonna easy, medium, or hard. I feel like hard. Hard is. We could do hard. Man, graphics in this game are amazing.
Encode your DNA.
Okay, what do we want? I don't know what to go here then. I don't know what to pick here. This is very interesting because I don't even know what to pick here. It's just there's endless ways that you could go with this. Either you want to be fast or you. That's interesting. Because that's actually balanced and I'm pretty sure.
Define your genetic structure.
I didn't know you could modify this at all.
Encode your DNA.
This is kind of cool. So you want to pick the one with the least. I swear.
Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience.
Fair to make two.
Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando, Psy-Freak, Saboteur, Sentinel, Commando, Deadeye, Commando, Psy-Freak, Saboteur, Saboteur chosen. That'll work.
That looks interesting. I'll try that one. Saboteur. Huh. For some reason, my creator paddle won't pop up, which is weird. It is weird. But
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same, with the difference being I'm the better half.
Bam. Emotional damage!
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
Damn.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Goddamn.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Yeah, hell yeah, I can.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that
I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here
mercy of
when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same, with the difference being I'm the better half.
Just making sure my cam still work. Oh, cam.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Oh, damn. Hey, I got the blicky on me. Oh, shit. Kicking your ass, fool. Kicking your ass, fool. Oh, shit. Parry. Ooh, like that? Oh! Ooh, damn. He hurts. He hurts. He hurts. Alright. Ooh! That's a nice one.
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
We'll end the story. Alright, he got swing attack. I guess. Can I parry that? That is weird. Okay. Buddy! Buddy! Alright. parried.
Right is always right.
Wait a minute. Is he just immortal? Can I not kill this guy? Yeah, I don't want to abandon the fam and all that. Oh, it's too late. It's too late. Dang it. I am justice. Justice I am.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Oh shit. Did that bitch explode?
The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Close encounter.
Looks like there was humans in this world and like Fallout happened. Now it's just left to, I guess these are like what descendants of humans, I guess, since you're intelligent.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. One down.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I can loot this guy? Damn!
Sharp steel. You always find good use for things like that.
Any goodies? Death. That does look like death. Alright.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Once was, now that's what they call it. Okay.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Seems like the fight's not over.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Carving it up. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond.
So the humans want
It
this
seems
fixed.
those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Well, that's a little backstory.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing.
Spark metal.
It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
I think I got that.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go.
All right.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Misery. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Pa, wherefore, wherewith?
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers.
Do wobble.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way
Yeah, move for bo. Boom.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a
The
child.
what?
There have been
Toledrea, ya maoloa.
the legend of the...
Mopu far kobi.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark. a facial scar to remember the past.
Mopu far kobi.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Mooma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Ba no yuano.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Maoto liawahu.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Mooma's disciples divided and formed.
Maya.
Had it...
Interesting. Before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding. You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai need. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day...
I'm a little bee. Wait, I have both eyes.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Mayami.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
Mayami.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Tuloya. Uto Lula.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't
Papa Mofobak.
the genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Loma Toaha.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the...
Papa Mofobak.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Yevofo Lola Nofo.
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree...
Yevofo Lola Nofo.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your
Oh,
part in the
whoa.
tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. You get it. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone.
Fairy tale.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Now, take it out now while it's small.
There's...
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. You're not dead yet. Good for whatever ails you. Cutting edge. This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone. That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. It says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Sibi? La fanen aginkan man. Geratna fal hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The wall that... There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as... The Sifu says sometimes one memory can... Your moon... Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Once you... Seeing you brings... He remembers your kind.
Solo toye oyoyo rakta.
Slice and dice. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Person. What doesn't kill you? Half dead. Much better. Now you get it. You're absolutely drained. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Knowing how to swim won't solve life's hard problems, but at least one of them won't be drowning. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you'll... But you need practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. She understands, but sometimes you need to do what you have to and not what you want to. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know. He'd love to teach you to upcycle. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He's looking forward to seeing... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she wants you to grow up and start thinking. You've always followed your... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and... He says that it's not too late for you to turn back. He wants to know who you think you are. They push... She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow. Is someone close to heart, doing what he does best? He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious to see what you found. He's all for renewal. The style. You should take it with you. Wear it to practice. Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as... Your Muma says you did well today. She's so... That's all she's ever asked of you. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what... Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Minalagi Mamuru.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Anaro Lote.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Anaro Lote.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Masan Mal.
She's so happy you may rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Temonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Gendrana Mala.
Your Muma says this is...
Kanamunta.
Whatever happens, you... Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.